To continue, the next major milestone is an electric blast furnace. This shouldn't be too bad. It looks pretty easy to craft, actually. The coils are usually the most expensive part, and they seem okay. I do of course need an assembler and stuff first, so I need some LV machines. But first things first, of course, I need some power. And this mod pack has a couple of different automation quest lines to teach you how to automate stuff. And I may as well follow them, because things are a little different in this mod pack with all the magic interaction. So here's a little checklist of stuff for me to make. A tree beacon from Astral, some barrels for storage, some more coke ovens, improved coke ovens even, some conveyors or other means of item routing, and a large bronze boiler. This, I believe, is going to cost me quite a bit of bronze, but that's okay. And also either an aqueous accumulator or an electric pump. The accumulator can be made pretty easily with an everfull urn, but then I'm going to need to power it, so maybe I'll stick with the urn for now. We'll come back to that. So I'm going to get to work gathering all of these items. Let's start with the tree beacon. The tree beacon is made through Fey crafting from roots, which is new to me, which also apparently means I need to make a Fey crafter in a luminous crafting table, which I also don't have. And to make a luminous crafting table, it's a pretty simple work table recipe with some sooty marble, some mana, and some marble. And sooty marble can be made in an alloy smelter with marble and charcoal. This is the start of Astral Sorcery, which has its own quest page. This is a very heavily themed mod, and I remember being a big fan of this, so we'll see. I'm going to start now by making a luminous crafting table. Where to put this? Maybe outside. Oh, you know what? I just remembered something that I should have done quite a while ago. I can convert my crafting tables into crafting stations with the pure daisy. Anyway, this quest gives me research completion, which is nice for all the Astral Sorcery stuff. I don't think I need to get super deep into Astral at the moment, because the Fey Crafter, which is what I need to make the tree beacon, where is it? The tree beacon. The Fey Crafter just needs some saplings, terra moss, low covalence dust, and wild root. All of these are easy to get. I do need specific saplings though. I need mineral saplings or I need wisdom saplings. And wisdom saplings are, I believe, just any sapling, maybe? This might not be any sapling. It looks like it could be any sapling. But yeah, basically I just need to throw some saplings into mana to turn them into wisdom saplings. That's pretty easy. But mineral saplings would be better because 1, I can skip that step, and 2, I remember needing mineral for something specific in the future. Maybe? Question mark? And I know where to find a mineral tree, so I'm just going to chop it down. And I'm going to use saplings from the mineral trees to actually craft the Fey Crafter. And then I'm going to have to figure out how this thing actually works, because I've never used a Fey Crafter before. Ah, there's a quest about it. Seems like I'm going to need active groves. I don't know what that is. I probably should build up to the Fey Crafter, actually. There's a whole quest book about this, or quest page about this. So it looks like I need to start here. Okay, so I'm going to get the mineral sapling and all that stuff, but really I'm going to start over here. So I'm going to make a pestle and mortar. Pretty easy. Need some marble and some granite, which I believe, yeah, has EMC, so I can just pull it out of my pocket, basically. Okay, I'm going to gather the other stuff I mentioned. I'll be right back. Here's a mineral tree. You can find them quite easily. They are very visible on the minimap. Like here's one, here's another 2. Very easy to find. I did forget to bring an axe, but that's fine. It is almost nighttime though, but while I'm here, I'm right next to the mana pool, so I'm just gonna quickly grab some mana and then run home. I am surrounded by zombies right now, but that's fine, I'm safe. Here's my pestle. Here's my mortar. This gives me some... Alright. But that's fine, I'm safe. Right. That gives me some silkworm eggs and some XP. I'm gonna quickly break this grass block. Just in time. Man, I really need to light up the mountain nearby. Anyway, I don't know what these silkworm eggs do, but I have some now. Now, to make some petals, I need to grind up a bunch of flowers. And it seems like each flower gives me 2 petals. or each, well, tall flower gives me 2 petals, and each regular flower gives me 1 petal. That's fine. I'm pretty sure I have a bunch of flowers just laying around. Or not. I have some oxide daisies, but I kind of want to save them for pure daisies. Well, I can get more. It's fine. It's not an issue. I also have 1 azure bluet, so... how do I actually use this, though? Offhand, maybe? Oh. I see. Shows what I know. Let's see. So, if I put this... here, and then I put in my flower... Aha! Petals. I'm gonna make a few more. To continue here, I need arcane stone, because I need to make grove stones. And to make arcane stone, this is Stormcraft, of course, but it's kind of easy, but just mildly annoying because I need nacre blocks, and these need nacre from wizardry, and that is, yeah, a bit annoying. I know there's a way to automate this. There's a quest about it. Maybe I should look into that. Yeah, here it is in the Botania tab. It recommends automating nacre, which I do want to do, but I need to make a source of mana first. Oh, here's my head. But I don't think I need too much for right now. In any case, it's pretty easy to make. I'm wondering, though, if I were to throw a gold nugget into this entire pool of mana, would it convert the entire pool? Now, I do need to clear out the corporate grounds here. A lot of intruders. Security's not doing their job. This is too many. This is just way too many. Alright, let's see what happens if I throw a gold nugget in. Surely it's not going to convert all of it, right? Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. So that's 1 bucket of nacre, which gives me some more gold nuggets, so I can make a couple more. Does it work on flowing blocks, or does it have to be source blocks? Surely it's gotta be source blocks, right? Oh, I need more buckets. Did not think this through. I guess I'm just gonna have to make multiple trips. Annoying. That's fine. Well, I think the 2 buckets is actually good enough for right now, but I will need to automate that in the future. Which is... it's a little jank. Kinda wish it was in a machine, but that's fine. Surely I won't need millions and billions of it, right? And boom. Nacre blocks. Easy. Looks like it's a pure Ordo source as well, so that's kind of nice. Now, that is going to allow me to make some arcane stone, which needs some V crystals as well. I think I'm just going to convert all of my nacre into arcane stone in my brand new crafting stations. Arcane stone, which of course gives me a little bit more arcane stone. Thank you, questbook. And finally, I can get back to building up to the Fey Crafter. So I need a Grove Stone. I don't know what this does, but I need it. So 3 Arcane Stone, some Stone Slabs, Wild Root, and Terra Moss. Easy. Here is the... oh, right. Well, here's the recipe for it, but I have kind of forgotten how to actually craft with this thing. I think I need a wand of some kind. Right? Yeah, a resonating wand, I think, is what I need. Which means a bit more mana, some brass, some marble, that's fine. And also demonic will, but... okay, I do kind of vaguely remember this, but do I really need this at this point? I think I do. Well, time to get into blood magic. This is a real magic adventure, huh? Okay, well, to get demonic will, I need a rudimentary snare, or a couple of them, which in turn needs some easy to get stuff, and a coagulated blood drop, which needs coagulated blood, which I can get from casting blood. And blood I can get from melting rotten flesh. So it's pretty easy. It's just kind of convoluted and a bit annoying. And also it's a 5-minute drying rack recipe, but the humble time in a bottle will save me there. Okay, I also need to make a new sword because this one is basically broken. And I need to kill something after snaring it with a rudimentary snare. So I am going to gather up all those items through the night. And I think in the morning, I can go kill something. Oh yeah, look at these 5 minutes passing. Yep, that was 5 minutes, alright. So painfully slow. Anyway, here are my snares. I need these sheep to shut up, dude. Like, enough. Enough. let's go snare something. Surely there are some friendly mobs nearby. Or perhaps they might be unfriendly. That's fine too. Come here, spider. You're like the perfect target for this. That's right. Come on up. Is that a baby zombie? Oh, man. Okay, so I'm gonna hit this like once. And then snare it. And now it has white particles, so if I kill it... Yep, demonic will. Easily done. And with this mana, I can make a resonating wand. And now, I should be able to craft this thing. This little progress bar thingy is essentially how much... I don't know, I don't remember the names, but it's like effectively just something that is high at night and low during the day. So it crafts faster at night, basically. Or it has a... You can do more crafts at night than you can during the day. Cool. Grovestone. Now, I have never played with the Roots mod, so I don't really know what this thing does. Perhaps the next quest will explain it. The Ritual of Grove Supplication. This needs a bunch of stuff. Botania petals, wild root, any sapling, any mystical sapling. So I think mineral counts. Rock crystal, which I need to mine. And I need to observe an active grovestone? Okay. Oh, that's probably after the ritual is done to actually make this quest complete. Okay, so I need a pyre nearby. So I'm just gonna move my pyre over. I probably should dig out an area for all of this like roots stuff to live. So I need to do a bit of planning as well. Just in general, I should really dig out like some paths and place some more buildings. I've been avoiding that because I don't have building materials. But yeah, I'll figure something out. Maybe, I don't know, like I don't know how easy it is to move an activated grovestone after it's been activated. Worst case, I just make a new one. It's not the end of the world. So maybe I'll just do it like here so I can continue. And yeah, I don't know. But I'm starting to get ideas of like a nice like druidic grove where all of this root stuff can go, because it's like, it seems like druid magic basically is the theme of the mod, which is pretty cool. But okay, I'm gonna gather all this stuff. The rock crystal I can find underground and maybe above ground, but I'm not totally sure. But I know for a fact that at night, if I walk around while holding the resonating wand, sometimes I'll see particles. You probably saw it earlier. I saw some like right here. And what that means is deep, deep, deep underground, close to bedrock, there is a couple of rock crystal ore blocks. So I am just going to dig straight down here, and I'm going to get them and come back. But I also need to get Botania petals, wild root, sapling, all this other garbage, move my pyre. I have a bunch of stuff to do, and I will be right back. Don't mind me. I'm just on the hunt for a rock crystal. There should be one around here. Almost at bedrock now. Aha, here it is. Rock crystal ore. Perfect. For some reason I thought I already had Botania petals, but I don't. To make them, it's pretty easy though. It's just a work table recipe with some mana, any plant, and low covalence dust. And I've got a lot of plants. I have like these plants. This is pink, for example. So I can just do this. And what was it? The cutters, I think? Oh, it's shears. I'm crazy. I'm losing it. I'm already losing it. Alright. There we go. Pink petal. Now, if I was intelligent, I would plant this, bone meal it, get some more. Anyway, I also made a wisdom sapling, because why not? Oh! Oh, right. I forgot. Stepping into mana makes you fly a little bit. Okay, now I need to do the active grovestone, or sorry, the grove supplication ritual. How do I do that? I guess I'll find out. I'm pretty sure it's just the items listed in the quest. So the mystical sapling, the Botania petal, the wild root, and the rock crystal, was it? I think I'm missing something. Ah, the petals. Oh, also on the NEI page, there's a link to this book. So maybe I'm gonna read this really quick, actually. Okay, this is pretty chill. I was wondering, like, how close does the grovestone actually need to be to the pyre? And it's a 15 by 15 block horizontal range and 10 block vertical range that the ritual checks to find a grovestone. So this is absolutely close enough. There we go. I want to see this change. Ooh. Cool. That is actually kind of cool. And now I can make a Fey Crafter. Well, I was always able to make it, but now I can use a Fey Crafter. So let me actually make this really quick. Perfect too, it's nighttime so I can do the craft. Fey Crafter. And I have misplaced my wand. No, it's right here. Nice. Now, I don't know how this works, but I think it needs to be close to the grovestone, so I'm just going to place it here. And I assume I just put the items in, probably. I don't know if there's anything more to it. I guess I'll find out. Now, for the tree beacon, I need liquid starlight. I need a great wood sapling. Mineral leaves, which is chill, and a glass lens. Let's take a quick look at all of these items. Great wood sapling. Pure daisy with a wisdom sapling. That is super duper easy. I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna quickly make a wisdom sapling. Place it right here, and this will become great wood shortly. Alright, that's solved. Liquid starlight bucket. I need to obviously bucket up some liquid starlight, and I'm not sure how to get some. Right. I need a light well. So I need a rock crystal, glass lens, iron plates, rude marble, chisel marble. This should be no problem, actually. I think the glass lens is probably the hardest part, but this is just a casting recipe with some liquid glass, which I can make by melting glass shards even. Pretty easy. So I'm gonna get my light well, and to make actual liquid starlight, I need to provide an input material. And I'm not sure what to provide at the moment. I know long term I will be doing astral enriched eggs because chickens, but for right now I'm probably gonna chuck in some aquamarine. I got some from a quest reward from here, and then I got more from here, so I'm just gonna use these because why not? And that will be the liquid starlight bucket solved. The glass lens is a luminous crafting recipe with an aquamarine and some glass panes, and the mineral leaves are just mineral leaves, so shears on a mineral tree. Alright, a couple of random items together. Okay, light well is basically done. I wonder if I can time accelerate this. Probably don't need to. Yeah, I think I can. the particle effect's sped up too. Okay, here's my light well. Just gonna put it here for now. I know I need one aquamarine for the glass lens, so I'm gonna put the other two in here. And I think it just starts. Yeah, there we go, liquid starlight. And I can probably speed this up. Yep. No problem at all. This is intended game mechanics. It just shattered finally. Yeah, it has a chance to break. I don't think I need to use the other one, actually, because this seems to have more than enough. Cool. Liquid starlight is done. The great wood is obviously done from before. The glass lens is basically done as well. The only thing left is the mineral leaves, which I'm gonna go plant a mineral sapling. There we go. Easy. Done. By the way, I have slowness and weakness because I'm holding the liquid starlight bucket, so it does have a debuff, which is a bit annoying, but fair enough, I guess. Hot stuff has debuffs, cold stuff has debuffs. Fair enough. Alright, let's see how this works. So, I need that, this, that, and these. And this gives me a tree beacon, but I don't know what this icon is exactly. How does this work? I wonder, like, is it just already crafting? Or do I actually have to trigger this somehow? Maybe with the knife scraping thing? Because that is what the icon sort of looks like. Maybe let me try with this cobblestone knife. What happens if I right click this? Ooh. Nice. Tree beacon. And that is the first of a couple of different items I need to automate Steam. That was quite the rabbit hole. That was a pretty massive rabbit hole, actually. I feel like I dipped into all 5 magic mods. Oh, okay. Well, I need to do a bit more planning. I need to do a little bit of base expansion, and I need to figure out exactly where my final Steam production setup is going to go. I don't think it's that big, but I also don't think it should go in the main tower. I say tower. This doesn't look like a tower yet, but it's going to be a tower. It's got to be a tower. But we're gonna do that next episode, so I will see you next time.